Day 3, Diary of a Yoga Therapist at Sri Anbalayam Home for Mentally Challenged Adults. Well, if you've noticed, I'm pretty much always wearing the same clothes, and that is to build some amount of stability for me as well as for the residents and participants in the yoga class. This is what we call stiram. And I always wear the yoga shirt by Prafull Oorja, one of the yoga shirts that we have, because then they recognize that this is me, and they recognize that they're here, that I'm here to do yoga. Plus, it's a very comfortable shirt. Now, the other thing, several years ago, I was teaching special needs children at Tamahar Trust in Bangalore, and after a year of teaching the same classes and being very tired one day, I asked the parents of that particular class, whom I knew pretty well, if they would like to, if one of them can sit at the front and I'll lead, but I want to just sit with one child and not have to look at all of the children because it was just a very tiring day. And the parents were like, the mothers were, no, we can't do that. We'll sit with our children, we'll do whatever, we'll make it easy. And then one little boy who had a brain damage since birth, he raised his hand and he said, I will teach the yoga class. And at the time, I used to wear a bandana around my head just to keep cool, and I would keep it in my purse when I didn't. And so he got up to my seat. I said, okay, well, fine, if you want to teach. I mean, that's not what I was expecting, but let's do it. And so he went into my purse, got out my bandana, put it on, and then said, now I am a yoga teacher. And for him, a yoga teacher meant you wear a bandana. And he taught the class a 30-minute session to other special needs children. This is a little boy about 7 or 8 years old, and he taught the class exactly verbatim how I would teach, and even very cute little statements. For example, he would say, oh, what color is your butterfly? Like we have a song for butterflies. Butterfly, butterfly, fly, 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 fly up high in the sky. The caterpillar, caterpillar, watch this thriller. He spins a cocoon sometime afternoon and takes a nap in its wrap. Hibernates there for beauty, rest, and care. Colors galore, don't need nothing more. Red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. Indigo and violet too. What color is your butterfly? And just as I might ask after the butterfly pose, well, what color is your butterfly? Then I would say, you can't be the same as a previous child, because that's echolalia, that just repeating whatever the last thing that they heard. And he did the same thing to the children. He said, no, somebody is already that color. You got to choose something different. And he made them innovate and create and figure out what are the different colors in the world. So anyhow, this is a little bit about stiram and creativity. Day 3 is March 3rd. It's Wednesday. And today I brought my violin along and I played a couple of Tamil film songs, Chinna Chinna Aasai and Nila Kaagirade. And some of the residents, after a little bit of coaxing, started moving their hips and their hands, started singing along, and what a joy it was. So again, our classes, our sessions are, yes, they are yoga, but they are anything that is therapeutic, which can be considered as yoga. I thought it's nice to make a little bit of change, bring a little bit of different flavor into the session. So we started that way, And then we moved on to our usual asana and pranayama and practices. We do deep breathing, we do Om chanting, we do joint rotations. I would like to do more heart openers, but it's kind of difficult to do them all standing. It would be nice if we can sit, but unfortunately, we are not in a position to do that. And today we did a good 45 to 50 minutes session. So I really think that we'll build up to a full 1 hour by the end of 10 sessions. And almost all of the participants told me that they get to practice on their own once in a while. So I'm hoping that I'll identify a leader and be able to train 1 or 2 people to lead sessions, short 5-minute sessions or 10-minute sessions by the end of this course.